also Jane, the assistant trainer. Today, the 2nd of April 2019, I'd like to appreciate the Almighty Lord who has brought us here, and then our dear patrons and the guests who have enabled and then given in their time to come and share with us. The ICT Club has existed in this school for quite many years. Actually, that's 2016 up to date. And then the objectives of that club include promoting computer literacy among all students in school, equipping students with computer skills like maintaining, repairing, and networking computers. Actually, for our laboratory, the students are the ones who network the computers. Then the achievements, students have acquired skills like data management, web designing, where they can make certificates, flyers, banners, and then assembling of computers as well as servicing them. The future prospects of the club are, we want to build our club whereby many students should come in and participate in many activities of the club. Lastly, we are still grateful to our dear HM, despite the fact that she's not around right now. She's around, sorry. Yeah, she has enabled us to move on well. She has provided us with the facilities, because not all schools have SEC, but for us we're blessed that we have the computers and the teachers in place. Thank you, sir.
Allow me to take this opportunity to invite a head teacher who will have brief remarks and then invite our
patron, our guests, students. Allow me to use that protocol. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I'm glad to be here. And just want to correct you, the head teacher is around. I'm the one. So I'm representing the head teacher. I'm glad that we are every time progressing, and sometimes I hear it in our anthem when we are going higher and higher. Miss Amanga, for us every time we go higher and higher. I'm glad that actually this is one of the schools you chose. We have been blessed by government to have some of these structures, even some of this equipment, even the initial internet connection. And even now, I know Kawa Investments is partnering with Ministry of Education, UCC, from what I can see. I'm glad that actually we are one of the schools that have been chosen to benefit from this. Can we clap for this? It is a rare opportunity that of all the schools, we have many schools in this country. The secondary schools could be close to 4,000 to 5,000 schools. And I know Kawa, UCC, you're not going in all these schools, just a selected few. I was sharing with him, and many schools are competing for this program. One time I understand you put on the ASHU platform, and it was, every head teacher was saying, why not my school? So I want to thank the Almighty God that actually we are part of this. I wouldn't like to preempt what our guest is going to tell us, but as he comes to tell us something, just know UCC is here. Whatever we are doing, they are part of it. Just to know that we are going to be showed maybe some new technology, that we don't have to have, like, they call him a manager or what of UCC, to come here to address us. And if I'm not mistaken, he's going to address us anyway. You get me? He doesn't have to be here. That is part of the technology. So when you're saying our guests, we are wrong. We have several guests. The physical one is one, but we have those who are coming in a different way. I want to say we are very positive, and you take a message that whatever is given to us, we use it well, we maintain it. Some of these computers are for UCC, and we have maintained them even when they come to check. They'll find them up and running. We have tried to, as a school, to put in some little resources here with the blessing from our parents. We are connected on the internet. I don't know the students, you can agree that there is internet on this computer.
Yes.
And it is relatively high speed, except that is you who clock it. Okay? Relatively high speed. But now that we have a club, I believe from the objectives I've had, we are going to try and control and handle this. So I want to say we are very grateful, and I know you are going to give us something, much as you have not yet told us. Before I sit, I want to thank you for what you are going to give us. What I can say, we are going to use it well. The only thing I would like to ask is we always need more. As you go, you continue searching for more. On a personal note, I've worked with Mr. Wamanga. He's a teacher by profession. That is personal purely. We worked together for some time, somewhere in Ginger. I want to thank him for being very volatile. He has done a lot of work. There's a lot you can learn from him beyond this work. If one day we call him here to facilitate you, even to talk to you and mentor you, he's one gentleman that has seen it all. He has changed professions. He's one gentleman that can help you to survive in the world. Yeah, he can mentor a good number of you. So before he goes, really you need to interact with him. I don't know, he doesn't have enough time, but maybe one time we shall call him for more interaction. I want to thank you, and I welcome you to Iganga SS. I welcome everybody. Please be positive. Mr. Wamanga, a good number of these students, if not all, are missing lessons. But I want to thank them for the sacrifice. In Usoga we say, you can't say I failed because we had a meeting. We are going to be, I'm sure you will catch up, okay? I want to thank you, and I hand over now to, but before I do it, let me invite Mr. Wamanga to address this August house.
Good morning, our dear ladies.
Good morning, sir.
How are we today?
We are fine.
Yes, it is a very special day that the Ministry of Education, that's the government of Uganda, that is fulfilling the President's pledge of taking Uganda to the middle income level and fulfilling Vision 2040. Are you aware of Vision 2040?
Yes.
All right, we shall talk about it, and that's where we are going. So so today is a launch of the ICT Club. I'm happy that I'm talking to the converted. The club has been in existence. The club has a president. Where is the president? Hey, stand up for special promotion. Yeah, and you have done so many things. So I'm just adding on just a few things. It is now official that the club is under Uganda Communications Commission. It's a policy that every school must have an ICT club. And so I'm just going to share a presentation here which has a bit of even some speeches from the head office, and from there we shall continue discussing at that level. But apart from, of course, the head teacher told, when there is UCC, there is the Ministry of Education, there is the CAWA, what else do you expect? Yes. New jobs. Great. Yes.
Wider employment opportunities for all of us.
Okay, wider employment opportunities for all of us. Now, don't put these expectations outside I'm talking about what we're going to do as a club. Okay? What we expect from UCC, Ministry of Education, CAWA, so that the club becomes the best of the best. Oh, so many hands in this student are good communicators. Yes, go ahead.
Innovations.
Okay, innovations. Thank you so much. I'll talk more about, we shall talk more about innovation, creativity. Yes.
I expect learning from different technology.
Okay, technology, taking it to a higher level. Okay, good. Yes.
We expect to be given more knowledge upon what we have already been taught in school.
Okay, so support you to become more knowledgeable, become more competent, what we are going to talk about. So, this club, we expect you to do a Minister of ICT, former State Minister of ICT. I think I've been there for over 10 years as State Minister of ICT. He has been an MP for